you ever had that unsettling feeling that something shifted in a relationship, but you couldn't put your finger on what? The conversations still happen, they still show up, but something underneath is different. You feel it in the pauses, in the way they look at you, in the things they no longer do. Respect doesn't disappear overnight. It erodes slowly, quietly, in ways you almost convince yourself aren't real. Until one day, you look back and realize the signs were there all along. The first sign is subtle. They stop asking for your opinion. There was a time when they valued your input, on decisions, on plans, on what they were going through. But slowly, the questions stopped. They still talk to you, but the conversations are surface level now. They've stopped inviting you into their thought process. What's happening is they no longer see your perspective as necessary, and when someone stops caring about what you think, they've already begun to dismiss you without saying it. The second sign shows up in how they receive your successes. A person who respects you celebrates your wins. They show up for you. But when respect starts fading, your achievements get met with silence, deflection, or a quick subject change. They can't quite hide the discomfort. Psychologically, this happens because your growth threatens their perception of the hierarchy. If you rise, they feel reduced. So they downplay your wins to protect their own position. The solution is to notice who celebrates with you and who merely tolerates it. The third sign is the way they interrupt you. Not once, but consistently. In meetings, in conversations, even in casual settings. They cut you off, finish your sentences, or talk over you as if what you're saying can wait. Every interruption is a micro-signal that they believe their words matter more than yours. The fix is to hold the space. When they interrupt, don't yield. Finish your thought. Not with aggression, but with quiet completion. You train people how to treat you by what you allow. The fourth sign is more painful because it's personal. They stop defending you when you're not in the room. You hear about it later. Someone said something about you, and they stayed silent. Or worse, they joined in. A person who respects you protects your name in your absence. When they stop, it means they no longer see you as part of their circle. The solution is to notice who speaks up for you when you're not there to speak for yourself. The fifth sign hides in their body language. They don't lean in anymore. They keep distance. Their arms cross, their eyes drift to their phone while you're speaking. These aren't random habits. They're unconscious signals of disengagement. The body reveals what the mouth won't say. When respect is present, the body opens. When it's gone, the body closes. The solution isn't to call it out. It's to observe it as data and adjust your expectations accordingly. The sixth sign is how they handle your boundaries. A respectful person honors your limits. They accept your no. But when respect erodes, they push, they test. They guilt you for having boundaries. They make you feel unreasonable for protecting your time and energy. This happens because they no longer see your autonomy as something to respect. They see it as an inconvenience to their wants. The solution is to hold your boundaries tighter, not looser. People who respect you will honor them. People who don't will show themselves. The seventh sign is what they do with your vulnerability. You share something personal, and later it shows up as ammunition. Not in a cruel way, in a way that's just subtle enough to deny. They bring up your insecurity in an argument. They use your past against you in a decision. They weaponize what you trusted them with. This is one of the clearest signals that respect has eroded. You can't build with someone who stores your weaknesses for later use. The eighth and most telling sign is the silence. Not the comfortable silence between two people who are secure. The weighted silence. The one where you know something is unsaid. They've stopped bringing things up because they've stopped believing you'll hear them. Respect isn't just about how someone speaks to you. It's about whether they still believe you're worth speaking to at all. If you recognize any of this, the natural instinct is to try harder, to win back their respect by being more impressive, more agreeable, more useful. But respect isn't recovered through performance. It's recovered through presence. You stop over-functioning in the relationship. You let the silence sit. You let them miss your input. You let them feel what it's like when you're not the one carrying the weight. The people who respect you will return to you when you pull back. The ones who don't will reveal themselves by how comfortable they are with losing you. And that's the information you actually needed. If this helped you see something you have been feeling, then subscribe to this channel for more insightful videos. See you on the next one.